Hey everybody, I'm Joe Killinger. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur. And we put these videos together every week to give you all the tips and insights from my experience over the last several years. So make sure you tune in and subscribe, and thank you. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Danny's got us using these two cameras, so I'm adjusting to it, but our budget's growing. So speaking of budget, I want to talk to you today. This is really geared towards first-time investors. I want to talk to you about how much you need to have in reserves and how much you should have set aside for your capital expenditures or CapEx. I guess let's first really describe what they are. Reserves are money that you have set aside for any emergency repairs that come around on your property, or if a tenant might move out prematurely. CapEx is money that you've got set aside for your major systems in case something would fail on you. So your roof, HVAC, water heaters, stuff like that. This is money that you want to have set aside. Typically stuff that only goes out every 5, 10 or 20 years. So reserves, your bank is going to require you to have at least 5 to 6 months worth of reserves. Now, if you're paying cash for your property, I still recommend that 5 to 6 months, if not even a little additional pad, 7, 8 months. It's always great to have that. So you just kind of makes sleeping a little easier when you have that money. CapEx is a little bit more difficult. CapEx, what you have to do is you have to go into take a look at all your major systems, again, roof, HVAC, water heater, things like that. Figure out their life expectancy. And then you got to kind of back it out. Let's use a roof, for example. So let's say you've got 25 years on your roof. 5 years ago, you replaced it. You get a bid, it's going to be about $20,000 to replace it again. So every year you want to add $1,000 into your reserve for your CapEx for that roof. So, and do that for each of your major systems. And that way, if something happens, you're not going to find yourself in an emergency situation where you're borrowing money or you're using your cash flow and really hurting your property. So make sure, I'm a big believer in putting money away every month. It's just going to make your life so much easier. So, all right, I will see you again next Wednesday with another tip. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe. Thank you.